Covenant Christian School was the name of the program that ran from 1978 till about the year 2000. Holly and I were introduced to each other through a mutual friend.
I was putting on workshops at the library and bringing in all kinds of resources. I literally took boxes and boxes of curriculum materials for people to look at, and a list of information and resources where they could get whatever kinds of needs to fill the gaps. And I'd bring in different speakers.
Karen, you might be interested in speaking at one of Holly Craw's homeschool workshops. And I thought, oh, it sounds interesting. Met Holly, I spoke at her workshop. And then after that, we went to Burger King for, I think, 5 hours.
So when I met Karen, she had kind of a similar idea coming from the Christian school background. I kept having this vision and this dream of having one place where we could have curriculum, we could have classes, we could have homeschool meetings and workshops and all the things I was trying to do on my own as a homeschool mom. And it would be so much easier to have everything in one place.
So she was filled with ideas and all kinds of knowledge and the whole zeal of how to put it together. We had the facility, we had the materials, the physical structural materials that were needed. Then we transitioned our name to Covenant Homeschool Resource Center. So we would offer textbooks or physical help, that type of thing. We could offer testing for standardized testing, Iowa testing, and PSAT. And then we could offer supplemental classes. And we always kind of came up with a little byline we're a resource, we're not a replacement.
It's just been a wonderful, amazing journey. And I believe we have really hit many of the needs that homeschooling families have.
Found out about Covenant, I believe it was in the year 2003. In the year 2003, and my oldest one I think was around 7th grade. And what was this place that where homeschoolers would come and get some help? I knew some friends were taking some classes, but I knew nothing about it. I ended up signing up my daughter Julianne for Karen's science class. It was amazing. Shortly after that, I became a volunteer, and now 20 years later, almost, or 17 years later, I'm managing Covenant Homeschool Resource Center. I never thought I would find myself in this place, but God has amazing plans, and He has a plan for this wonderful place here.
Classes such as art, science, and labs. I've also taken advantage of testing opportunities like Iowa testing and the PSAT.
So I love that Covenant Homeschool Resource has testing available for the homeschool students. It took a lot of the guesswork and the pressure off of the parent to be able to trust the process.
Great information, awesome encouragement, just when I have questions or when I need to know about homeschooling curriculum and need to look at books.
It is extremely helpful to have a local bookstore. It takes a lot of, again, pressure off of the parent to be able to walk in and physically see the books that are available, the different types of ideas on how to go about homeschooling. It's nice to bring in your children so they can also see what works for them.
I'm visual, so I need to be able to look at the book and not only see, the size of the print and how it feels, but I need to see if there's a lot of white space, because different books, even by different publishers, are made differently. So being able to go there and look at it, but usually I end up buying it there because they're so much cheaper than what you can get online.
So I think Covenant Homeschool Resource Center benefits the community. It allows families to come in. It allows families to bring their children, to be able to see different books, to raise readers, to be able to play and kind of see familiar faces when families pair them up with certain science classes. And they're able to see each other and recognize each other. I think it's become a staple in our homeschool community.
Covenant helps the homeschool community beyond ways that I feel like I can express. Because the moment I came in here, I was completely new to Phoenix, and I was new to homeschooling high school, and I was completely lost. And I came in here, and there is a huge sense of community. There's a sense of love, compassion, and nurture that I had never felt before from a homeschool community. And I know this may sound cheesy, but I felt like at home. You know, like someone was here to look after me.
Someone told me about this covenant, and I'm like, they told me how you could go there, you could look at their curriculum, you could see what you want to buy. And as soon as I went there, I was just blown away. I was amazed that there was actually a building, like a place you could go, open most of the time in Phoenix, that I could actually browse and look at all this curriculum that normally people have to wait like a year for their homeschool convention to get to see what it is. So yeah, it was a life changer for me. So
it is such a joy to serve the homeschooling community here in Arizona. Chris and I love saying that we are here to unterrify the new homeschoolers of the world. And not only that, we're here to encourage all the homeschoolers. Covenant has been hosted by this amazing church for 20 years. And it just so happens that now they have decided they're going to be selling all this beautiful property. And we are going to have to find a new home. The estimated date of moving is June of 2021. So we have about 6 months to figure out what we will need to do. The request for the homeschool community is to help us with information and support. The number one thing we want you guys to do is pray for us, because we know that God has a plan for us. We know that God is growing the homeschooling community through COVID. We know that God is using us here at Covenant. The next thing that we want you, the homeschooling community, to do is contacts. If you have contacts with a specific church that might have property or rooms that they would allow Covenant to use for a nominal fee, that would be amazing. So our wish list is, if we are going to have space to cover all our needs, we will need about 2,000 square feet. And that includes about 1,200 square feet for the bookstore, 400 square feet for a classroom for our marvelous, super duper science teacher of the world, Mrs. Karen Borg. If anybody has taken classes with Mrs. Karen Borg, you know how amazing she is. So it would be really nice to have a classroom for her, about 400 square feet. And then we're thinking another 400 square feet for a sorting room / office area. So that comes to a total of 2,000 square feet. And that is our wish list. We are making this announcement now because we want to make it before the giving season. We know Giving Tuesday is coming on Tuesday, December 1st, which is actually my wedding anniversary. And and then obviously the end year giving time. So if you know of somebody that is able, that has the finances that they can donate, please encourage them to donate to Covenant. And if you're able to, that'd be great. So above it all, we just thank you so much to all the homeschooling families that have supported us through the last 20 years. I know we have had many families praying for us, and then just coming here and encouraging us, and also allowing us to encourage you guys and to serve you. So thank you so much to all the homeschooling families here in Arizona for allowing us to bless you and allowing us to serve you, because that is our ministry, that is our heart. So there's so many things happening, and so many things are going to keep changing as this process develops, that please visit our website, chsrc.org. We have a section on our website with information about the move, different updates, questions that you may have. So please just come and visit our website. We will have all the information that you need there for you. Thank you.